debut day in Ark Survival Evolved, and we are trying to get ready for our big adventure that will actually be in the next episode. But to get ready for it, I wanted to kind of show you guys something that our tribe member Rav has really figured out how to use the Dimorphodons to our advantage as we go on our adventure in the next episode. So what we're going to do, let me get back on my dire bear. We are on dire bears. If I can ride it, yes. Rav and I are on dire bears, and Rav has a Dimorphodon. Look here. Let me show everyone. Rav has a Dimorphodon on her shoulder. Now, Rav, is this one that you have bred?
Yes, this is one I've bred.
Okay.
So it has 100% imprint.
Yes, and what we're going to show you is you can use these Dimorphodons to attack for you when they are on your shoulder. So what we're going to do is we found a Sarco over here in this water. Yes, there it is. I can see it now up here on my bear, Rav. But Rav is going to go up to it, and she's going to show how this is a good way if you're out having an adventure and you are up and you're about to get attacked by a Sarco. If you happen to have a Dimorphodon on your shoulder, okay, there was Rav. It's getting Rav. But if you notice, the 540 is from the Dimorphodon. Your Raven Dimorphodon, I didn't get to read it fast enough, but it showed that your Dimorphodon did kill that Sarco. So I hope you guys were able to see that. Maybe I'll play it back in slow motion. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
And I didn't take any damage at all, actually.
You didn't take any? Wow.
No.
So does it actually attack the Dimorphodon, or does it still attack you?
No, but this was a level 50, and I might have taken a bit of damage, but I have. We should say that we have raised levels on this server.
True.
So
on this server, on the Cheshire Perch server, they do have raised levels. All right, guys, so we're going to head on back up to the base. I just wanted to make sure and show you all how to utilize the Dimorphodons. We really like to use them in caves. When you go inside caves, you can get a little overwhelmed sometimes by bugs and different things in the caves. But if you have those Dimorphodons, if everybody in your group has one, it's really awesome. So Rav has learned about breeding them, and we're gonna make sure that we all have a Dimorphodon on our shoulders tomorrow as we go on our exploration adventure. So we're excited about that, and as soon as we get back up to the base, we're going to talk to you more about that. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back at our base, and I wanted to show you this Dimorphodon pen that Rav has built for us. Doesn't that look neat? She integrated it in with our wall, so it just looks like it was just meant to be there. It's next door to the dodo pen, which is awesome too. Isn't that cute? And then we have our sheep also, and then our horses and unicorns over there. But anyway, right now we want to talk about Dimorphodons. So Rav has these two. I'll just let you tell us all about them, Rav.
Yeah, so this is a male and a female, and they are hitched to the hitching post from S+. And that way you can enable wandering on them, and they won't move. So they are, you know, as soon as the female is ready, she will lay another egg. And it looks like it's not such a long time ago since she laid an egg, because the timer now says ready to mate in 7 hours 56 minutes
and
I
see that, yes.
5 seconds. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why I chose these is if you look in the inventory of the female, you will see that her melee, and this one has not been leveled up, and melee is 939.6.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we have raised levels here, so they have, you know, really good points also. But each time you would put a level, the melee damage, for example, goes way up.
Mm.
But you can also, if you use your spyglass, you will see that she has 79 levels in melee. That's by far the best of her stats.
Wow.
And 52 in health, which is, yeah, 2,280 as a start.
Gosh.
So, but the thing is that when you have a demo on your shoulder, it does not take damage from attacks. So it will be just an attacking machine. So it's only when you die or if you throw it off your shoulder, it can take damage.
Wow.
And that's why they are so awesome. So I usually just pump melee in them.
Okay.
And unless I want to have a pack of demos with me and be able to whistle them, then I put levels into movement speed. Otherwise, they can't keep up. So that's the thing. I can't remember exactly how much you should put in movement for that. But so these are just here. They are. I like to keep have a mating pair that is safe. So if we lose a demo, we can always make a new one. And
Wow.
then we can go out here. I guess this could be good for light. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you can have a look at Raven. I've applied, so far she's gotten 30 levels. And you can see the melee says with spyglass 2,249.1.
Wow.
If you look in the inventory, does it say the same? No, that's something I never understood, because when you look in the inventory, it says 2,349.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So
now all of these things we're seeing in her inventory, she gathered those things?
Yeah, well, I think I put some crystals in her, but other than that, she has gathered, and I actually used her earlier. I let her finish off an Alpha Raptor. Interesting, I can't really remember the level of the Alpha Raptor, but she did more damage to that one than that one did to my Vivrin that I was on at that time.
Wow.
So I've been leveling her by letting her attack, for example, crabs, and just tanking it with my Vivrin. So she's it's going to be interesting to see how much melee she can end up doing, because she's doing really good.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, we're inside our base, and Rav is going to explain a little bit. We have this HG kibble bench, and it's also an incubator. Is that correct, Rav?
Yeah, that is correct. So so it does collect all the eggs that are laid around here, but it also collects fertilized eggs and keep them safe. And if you look on the fertilized demo egg, you can see it's almost 400 days until it spoils.
Oh my goodness.
So that is a long time. And so what you are going to do is you are going to take out that fertilized demo egg.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
And then I would crouch and walk a bit up to it, and then go in your inventory and drop the egg.
Say drop.
Don't do as I've done before. I've eaten.
So say drop, eggs. And that will drop it on the floor.
Yes. And now you can watch the egg, and it says it's incubating. We do have different settings for breeding than vanilla settings. So here you can see it says incubating. It's going to take, so it takes about 4 minutes for a demo egg to hatch.
Okay.
And
What we'll
you can
do
see
then
the
is take, I'll come back when it's about a minute till. How about that? Okay, we'll be back in just a minute, guys, and we actually hatch a fertilized Dimorphodon egg. Awesome. Be right back. All right, guys, we're at 25%. It's going down fairly quickly. We do have the higher rates on our server, so this wouldn't be like this on vanilla at all. Wanted to make sure everybody understood that.
And yeah, the incubator, it works a bit, it's a much cheaper way than doing with the ACs. Because usually when I've done breeding and used ACs, I've built it so I've only used 4. But then again, we have been playing on an official service where we have also been in control of breeding how fast it's going to happen. So there hasn't been much change in temperature. I know that on official service you can end up having a lot of ACs.
Yes.
Okay, get ready.
All right, what are we going to do? What do we do?
You're going to claim it.
Okay.
So as soon as it's spawned, maybe it's going to be twins.
Oh, look, it hatched. All right, so claim imprint. Let's imprint. Oh, my goodness.
There you go.
We won't name it yet.
It's following you. So first off, you're going to disable wandering.
So behavior, disable wandering. Okay.
Yeah. And then you're going to change the follow distance to lowest so you can get it to follow you outside.
Follow distance to lowest. All right. Oh, look at it. It's so cute.
And now, if you look at it before you move too much, can you see that maturation is 1.4%? If you look in the inventory of it, you will see it's imprinting is 2%, and that's because we have the nanny.
Oh, yes. It's the S plus nanny. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's at 3% imprinting.
And it's a go.
Yay! We have to think of a really good name. So now what do we do?
And now you can straighten up, because crouching all the time will hurt your back. And then you can walk outside.
And it can follow me, because we aren't able to pick them up until they're grown, right? Look how cute it is. Oh my gosh.
And the good thing is that as long as they are not fully grown, they will walk. They won't fly around.
Yeah.
Because I think that would be a mess.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Are we going to go on the side here? We're going to show the nanny.
Oh, good. Come on. Come on, little baby. You're in the grass. I don't see you. There she is.
They are so tiny.
Now, don't I need to be feeding it?
Nope.
Because the nanny's taking care of it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, look here. All right, tell us about this, Rab.
So this is the S plus nanny, and she is powered by honey. So that's why one of the main reasons we have the beehive in our garden. And then you put the meat that the baby you're breeding prefers to eat. So demos like raw meat. If you do otters, for example, they want fish. And if you do a trike, it would need berries.
Under there, under S plus nanny, it says acts as a feeding trough for babies, imprints on nearby non-adult dinos, requires giant bee honey, does not claim newborn dinos.
Yeah,
so that's good. She doesn't claim them.
It's a good thing she doesn't claim them, because then she would get the imprinting and not we. So that would be kind of strange.
Yeah.
So now you can whistle your baby to not follow you. Otherwise, it's going to tag along.
All right, so and just leave her here with the nanny?
Yes, and so if you look really carefully, it says once care in 43 minutes, but that is when you could do imprinting if you did that manually. And also you can see, sometimes you will see a feeding trough icon over its head. That's when it's eating. Other times you will see like 2 fists over its head, and that's why when the imprinting is done.
Oh. Boy, I tell you, having a nanny sure makes it easy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that by the time the maturation is up to around 8%, a bit more, you should be able to see the fists. Because the nanny, it's usually 1 step ahead of the maturation, 1% ahead, to make sure that you get 100% imprint.
Wow. All right, guys, I wanted to bring you back. I had realized that I didn't have a lot of my screen showing. I had taken off the pulsing eggs before because they were driving me crazy. See all the green names you can see? And I had taken that off because it made it so hectic to see all that all the time. But, so I wanted to be sure and show you that. Oh, it just ate. So in a minute, now right now it's showing that the juvenile Dimorphodon is already juvenile. It only took a few minutes for us to get to this point. How many minutes do you think, Rav?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even, that was so fast.
It was very fast. And it will show these 2 fists above the juvenile Dimorphodon name. There it goes, right there. Now what does that mean, Rav?
That means that it's imprinted. So it got 1 more imprint on it now.
Oh, okay.
1 more percent.
So that's the nanny imprinting it for us. We don't even have to imprint. That's amazing.
So maturation is 13.6% and imprinting is 14%.
Wow.
One thing though, when you look in the inventory, sometimes you don't see when the health stats go up or the melee damage go up. Sometimes you have to apply a level to actually see a change in that. But
that's interesting.
It's like that. It's been like that, I think, since they implemented breeding.
Okay. Yep, it's at 16% now. Well, I think what we'll do is bring everyone back when we are further along. But I did want to explain why you weren't seeing the green names and all the green stuff in the base, because you can see now it's quite a lot. And because of the incubator, I think is why we have the pulsing eggs.
Yes.
And that
everything
has.
There was one more thing I wanted to add.
Oh, yes.
And that is when you look in the inventory, again, it says, there it says raised by Zadira.
Oh.
And then there's sample number and then a new unique number.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's very unique to my character.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's come back here in a little bit when the Dimorphodon's a little bit older. Be right back. All right, guys, it's looking like the Dimorphodon is just about done, 99.5%. So, Rav, when it's done, then it's all grown and ready to go, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Almost. 99.9. Oh, and there we have her. She's all set, ready to go. Okay, thank you, Miss Nanny. You did a good job. All right, so first thing I want to do is name her. Under options, change name, and let's name her Polly. You know, like a parrot. This is probably the closest we have to a parrot. And then we can actually pick her up and put her on our shoulder like that. So look at that, guys. Awesome. Look. Oh my gosh, she's awesome. All right, so I think what we'll do is take her out for a trial run and see how she does. When we get all set up, I'll bring you right back. All right, guys. Now let's see how this works. Let's give him one whack and then it'll be up to Polly. So Polly, there we go, 258 damage. Wow. He poisoned me, but I don't think I'm in any danger. Good job, Polly. Awesome. So Polly was able to get that delo without any problems, and I had very little damage done. Except for the poisoning and the green screen. That is awesome, Rav. What?
The Dilo was a 290.
A 290 Dilo? Oh, I didn't even notice. Wow, Polly, you did amazing with that thing. All right, guys, I think this is going to be super fun. In the next episode, we're going to be going out exploring more of the Crystal Isle map. We're going to meet up with some of the people on our server that aren't in our tribe, and they're actually going to show us around a little bit. So I'm excited to get to meet them, and I think we're going to be great. We have our land animals that will give us good defense, plus with our Dimorphodons that you've taught us and trained how they work. This is going to be so much fun. I appreciate each and every one of you so very, very much. See you next episode. Bye.